How do ionic air purifiers work? Have you ever wondered how some devices can make the air in your home feel fresher and cleaner? Today, we are going to talk about ionic air purifiers and how they work to improve air quality. So, how do ionic air purifiers work? Ionic air purifiers, also known as air ionizers, clean the air using electrical charges. Unlike traditional air filters that trap particles in a mesh or fabric, ionic air purifiers operate differently. They create negative ions, which are molecules that have gained an extra electron, giving them a negative charge. The process begins with a high voltage that generates these negative ions through a method called corona discharge. Once released into the air, these negative ions attach themselves to airborne particles like dust, pollen, smoke, and even some bacteria and viruses. This attachment gives the particles an electrical charge, causing them to stick together. As these charged particles clump together, they become heavier and eventually fall out of the air. They may land on surfaces like floors, walls, or furniture, or sometimes on collector plates inside the device itself. Regular cleaning of these surfaces is essential to remove the settled particles, which can be done through dusting or vacuuming. One of the benefits of ionic air purifiers is that they do not have moving parts or replaceable filters. This design makes them quieter and often more energy efficient than traditional air purifiers. However, it is important to note that, because the particles are not trapped in a filter, they can be redistributed into the air if surfaces are not cleaned regularly. From the perspective of environmental toxins and detoxification, ionic air purifiers can help reduce airborne pollutants in indoor spaces. This is especially relevant for individuals looking to minimize exposure to environmental toxins as part of a broader health strategy. By lowering airborne particles, these devices may support the body's natural detoxification processes. However, ionic air purifiers are not effective at removing all types of pollutants, such as gases or odors. Some models may also produce small amounts of ozone, which can be a concern for those with respiratory issues. It is advisable to choose a device that does not generate ozone for safer indoor use. In practical terms, using an ionic air purifier as part of an air and water filtration strategy for detoxification means being mindful of regular cleaning of surfaces where particles settle. Combining this approach with other filtration methods can help maintain a healthier indoor environment.